We are now requesting the country, and particularly through you, the media, to focus on two major world events touching a matter to do with the citizenship and how different the two events are. The first event is the war in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It is also hinged on citizenship. The second event is the struggle for citizenship by the Banyarwanda in Uganda. These are the two world events that I would like the media to focus on. The difference is, in Congo, there is the good law and the bad government. In Uganda, there is a good government and a bad law. That is the difference. Both require a solution, and the solutions are different. Therefore, we have embarked on a sensitization program and a population ownership process of the clamor for the amendment of Article 10 of the Constitution of Uganda. Banyarwanda are largely affected, but the whole country is properly affected by Article 10. A lot of people think that this is a clamor that is restricted to only Banyarwanda. This is not restricted to only Banyarwanda, although the protagonists are actually Banyarwanda. The solution is a country-wide solution. This has got to be done. Like the chairman has told you, we are going to launch it. I am not surprised that we are launching it on a day when a lot of people will be launching a lot of other activities on 14th February. So we are launching it on a day that is meant to be a productive day within the history of Uganda, depending on how the executive receives our proposals. Let the population accompany this proposal. It is going to be a very serious piece of work. It is going to be a project that will take us a whole month. We have resolved not to eat, not to drink, not to do anything until this is achieved. Those talking about the executive order, you know that it has to be campaigned for. It is very unlikely that you can see its results. You can only hear campaigns for it. In the laws of Uganda, there is no place for anything called an executive order. That is an invention by the head of state. So for those that want to benefit from an invention, it is fine. We think that the benefits actually accrue a substantive law. When we were talking with having an interface with His Excellency, he brought up the example of Fiji. Fiji is an archipelago. An archipelago is an English term for a group of islands where citizenship was granted by jus soli, irrespective of nationality. And to the extent that the president thinks that a preservation of nationalities is versus the establishment of an amendment of Article 10. No. Both jus soli and nationalities can be preserved. The difference is you cannot rely on nationalities to determine citizenship when those nations are not accorded a federal status to do government work. Now, no new ethnic community has a government that is allowed in Uganda to emerge with a national document, not even a land title. So without a federal status, they have no role in the citizenship of Uganda determination. Therefore, it is outright, it is a hodgepodge of misdirection that anybody can rely on what is powerless to derive power over what should be interpreted under the law. So it is a logical impossibility, and for us, I think we are choosing to do what is right for Uganda. Since then, we have been explaining these issues to all and sundry. We have been summoned by institutions others are security, others are government related, others are state house related. And our duty is to explain, because this is a correct process. It is a correct measure, and we avoid to proceed unconcernedly until this article is amended. It does not matter when, how, and those thinking that we intend to have it as the easiest process, I think you are actually informing us that you have a very great sense of humor. We are prepared for even the hardest processes until this article is amended. There is no substantive legal requirement for signatures. But what we are doing is a policy for people's involvement, because we do not want this to be our own project. It cannot be a project for only lawyers and those that have understood the importance of a signature, of an amendment of an article. So we feel that the population should be with us as evidence and testimony before the leaders that people would want this amendment established in the Constitution. So it is more of an invitation, a sensitization, and an accompaniment process and proceeding. When we were invited to State House, we were limited in terms of how many people should go with. I wish the president allowed us. We would take at least only 10,000 Banyarwanda to indicate to him the effect of the current law and the importance of its amendment. Now that we cannot carry those multitudes, let us carry their signatures as evidence of support of that amendment.
Subject: launch of signature collection for proposed constitution amendment by Ugandan Banyarwanda community. The Ugandan Banyarwanda community is pleased to announce the initiation of nationwide campaign to collect signatures in support of a proposed bill for the amendment of Article 10 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda on citizenship by birth. This initiative is aimed at promoting inclusivity and addressing the concerns of Banyarwanda people in Uganda. The memorandum outlining the proposed amendments emphasizes the right of all Ugandans, including the Banyarwanda, to their inalienable citizenship by birth right and equal participation in the affairs of the Republic of Uganda. It underscores our commitment to fostering unity, national cohesion, and respect for diversity within our great nation. Signature correction program details. Together support for the proposed amendment, we will engage in a signature correction program across all districts of Uganda. This program will mobilize Banyarwanda individuals and communities to contribute their signatures, demonstrating solidarity and collective will for the proposed changes. Program schedule. Launch event. We are going to launch our program in Mitiana. That will be on 14th of February this month at Enron Hotel. Enron Hotel at 2 p.m. Activities will include introduction to the proposed amendment, speeches from community leaders, and kickoff of the signature correction drive. Then district correction campaign during February 15th of 2025 up to March 2025. That is the program of correcting all these signatures. Correction points which are designated community centers, local markets, various public events. Number 3, community engagement, workshops and information sessions throughout the correction period. Workshop will be held to educate community members about the proposed amendment and the importance of their participation. Then the final submission of signatures, date of March 20th, 2025 location. We shall submit these signatures. Our book, I think you saw it, with all signatures to State House, Uganda. Purpose to officially submit the corrected signatures to relevant authorities. Then call to action. We call upon all Banyarwanda in Uganda to actively participate in this signature correction campaign. Your support is crucial. Tugenda kutandika olutabaalo mu Uganda wonna nga tutambula district ku district okubeera nga tukuŋŋaanya emikono egy'abantu bennyini abagenda okuwagira lino etteeka mu bitundu byonna we bali nga muno mujja kubeeramu baganda baffe abava mu community y'Abanyarwanda n'ebitundu n'abalala bannayuganda abali mu bitundu ebyo abawagira enkyusa ya article 10 oba okukyusa akawaayiro ako akabadde kakugira bannayuganda ab'eggwanga eryo okubeera nga tebafuna biwandiiko bya nkizo. N'olwekyo ensonga eno nsonga nkulu nnyo, tugenda kugitandika nga tutandikira Mityana ennaku z'omwezi nga 14 next week. Tujja kubeera nga tutandika ku hotel bagita Enro Hotel, era abantu abali mu bitundu ebyo ebyokumpi Mityana, Mbende, abali kumpi, kubanga tuyinza obutasobola ekiseera kye tulina kitono nnyo eky'omwezi ogumu okubeera nga tumaliriza ekikolwa kino, era nga bannayuganda bonna bamaze okuteeka signature n'ebinkumu ku nsonga eno ey'okukyusa article 10. So ab'Ekasanda, Mubende n'ebitundu byonna ebyetooloddewo tubasaba okubeera nga muyingirawo okubeera nga muteeka signature era nga muwagira ku kano akawaayiro akakakasa nti muli bannayuganda abalina okufuna ebiwandiiko by'enkizo, national ID, passport na buli kimu. Era etteeka lino lyerimu ku tteeka erigenda okubeera nga liba protectinga okubeera nga musobola okubeera ne Mairoland, musobola okubeera n'amataka ng'abatuuze abalala oba ebintu byonna ebya buli munnayuganda byandibadde akola ki, byandibadde afuna. So tubasaba okubeera nga mujja mu bungi ku nsonga eno. Tugenda kuŋŋaanya emikono gino mu bbanga lya mwezi gumu nga tutambula buli district yonna, era nga tugenda kubeera mu bitundu ebirimu obutale, tugenda kubeera mu bitundu ebirimu ebikuŋŋaaniramu abantu abangi webakolera emikolo okubeera nga tugezaako okufunzafunza oba okugondezaamu abantu okubeera nga bajja abataafuna mukisa kujja nga 26 okuteeka emikono gyabwe ku kiwandiiko oba kuwagira ebbago erigenda okukyusa article 10 eyogera ku butuuze obw'obuzaaliranwa. So tugenda kubeera n'okusomesa mu bitundu ebyenjawulo, era nga mu kusomesa okwo tugenda kubeera n'abakulembeze ab'ebitundu ab'enjawulo okubeera nga nabo tubabuulira ensonga eno gye tuliko, nabo nga beetabira direct mu mukolo guno ogw'okubeera nga tumanyisa bannayuganda biki ebigenda okukolebwa mu tteeka mu bbago lye tuleeta ery'okukyusa akawaayiro 10 eribadde lyajjako bannayuganda abawera nga mu lipooti eri gye nabalaga eya Uganda Human Rights Report, nga mulimu n'Abanyarwanda ne libajjako obutuuze obw'obuzaaliranwa. So ennaku z'omwezi nga 2 omwezi ogwokusatu kino ekikolwa kijja kuba nga kiggwa, era nga buli muntu yenna awagidde etteeka lino ng'ataddeko signature okubeera nga ezo signature ekitabo ekyo neteeka mu bujjuvu tugenda kuba nga tuliwa butereevu ow'ekitiibwa pulezidenti w'eggwanga atulira ddala mu State House ya Uganda. So ensonga eno lwaki tubayise leero okubeera nga tutegeeza buli muntu yenna gwe kikwatako okuba nga ategeera kiki kye tuli mu kukola, kubanga ebintu byaffe tubikolera mu lujjudde nga bulijjo nga tunnyonnyola ensonga eno nti ensonga eno ya butuuze era ya bannayuganda bonna ebakwatako. So tuyita buli munyarwanda yenna n'abalala mikwano gy'abanyarwanda ne bapatana baabwe bannayuganda abalala okubeera nga bawagira ensonga eno ey'okukyusa akawaayiro 10 okuba nga bafuna obutuuze bwabwe obwannamaddala.